this is to all the haters. I am doing a video on a little farming strategy I have here. So what I found was when I did the video on farming at Camp Woodwind, I found that it really agitated people. I wasn't saying don't farm at Camp Woodwind. I don't care. Do what you want. All I was trying to say was that you can't always get the ghost in one hunt anyway. And so, in my opinion, if you're now, are we able to sprint? No. Shit. Well, let's try it without sprinting. We'll see. I would recommend that you are able to sprint, but let's just see here what happens without sprinting. Okay, that makes it a lot harder. I would turn sprinting on if it were me, but could be. In the break ground, just gets a little easier to see if you're looping, but we're not really doing major looping, so you can't sprint. Anyway, got that here. Arrgh. You want to have a cruise on you if you know, especially right now. I just did one a little bit ago, and the ghost is wandering so much that. So we're going to be able to tell pretty quickly. Okay. Seems like it's a garage ghosty. What are our objectives here? Firelight, motion sensor, okay. Alright, I didn't even leave the garage. Alright, so then you just go back to the truck. And so, but the kind of cool thing that I will say is you can do a 10.11 or 10.5 modifier around there somewhere and have a cursed object even. Play with the settings a little bit, but as you can see, we had a basic ghost there, but most of the time you have basic ghosts at the Camp Woodwind one anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. What do we put here? Cruise, okay. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with the cruises because I modified this a little bit, especially since I can't sprint. Now we're downstairs, okay. Did it switch? Okay, trying to figure out if it, so it might have changed to, like there's two models that look pretty similar. I'm not positive, but it could have changed. I would do a cruise there, although the cruise ain't gonna really help you if it sees you, but let's see here. We gotta have a candle, a motion sensor. It's a little scary to tell. Let's leave that there for now. Eek. Get me out of here. There we go. I feel much safer now. Same speed? Yeah, I think it is. I'm trying to watch its head, but I think it was the same that time. Seems like it's mostly being a basement ghost, doesn't it? So I'm gonna put this here this time. Let's see. I walk through salt this way, but eek. Okay. This is when you wish you had level 3 crucies. Okay, so now we got like a little bit of a timer going. It blew out the fire, but I'm gonna leave that like that because I want to see if it blows that out. We're doing our basic stuff here. I'm gonna get salt and what else do I want here? Probably, I think salt's probably good. Salt, maybe one more or my language. Sorry, it's late. One more smudge will be very nice here. I am not. It's not walking through that, but I don't think it's actually walked over it either. So. And it did get the breaker, I know that for sure. But I want to be almost down there to see if that candle goes out. Oh, my word. Maybe a mare? It's one guess right now, because it seems like it could be going to dark places. Knock it off. Definitely not a demon. Got the breaker again. Okay, well, we know it's not that now. Also not a spirit, I would say. Able to rule things out here one by one. So I would say not a phantom, not a djinn. We know it's nothing real fast like this. Not really wandering towards me at all that I could tell. Not a demon, not a spirit. I don't think it's a Pult, even though it hasn't really come in here. It doesn't seem super quiet. It's not an Unryu. I wouldn't say it's an Obake. Haven't checked for orbs. I mean, it's wandered a lot, but it is set to high, but who knows. Hasn't done any Uray-ish kinds of things. Maybe my current guess is right around here. Burn the crucifix again. My dog's trying to get me killed. Okay. I'm gonna get this light on. Actually, there we go. Oh my god. This ghost. And also seems to care about this. And I would say 'tis not a Hantu, but we'll check for a yokai here in a minute. I didn't think it was a wraith, but why not make sure? Not a wraith. Okay. Really seems like it wants to be in a dark room, but let's have that on. Let's just see here. I'll watch the blinking a little more closely. I don't think it's an Oni. Maybe. Potentially. Could be. So, I mean, you see, it's not a speed run in that it's going to take like 2 minutes. But legitimately, I mean, if you wanted to, you could come in here, loop it, see what it does, and, just like you would at Camp Woodwind, and you'll be guessing about as much. But the only reason I like this a little better, I feel like I can see the ghost better. It's much less likely to see you. I find it easier to loop here in general. Yeah, that's all that stuff. See, slower hunting now. I'm still kind of. Here we go. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, definitely not a yokai. Okay. But that's sort of on medium, but okay, so not a yokai. Let me honestly let me pay a little more attention to the blinking here. And also I think shade we can take shade out actually because of the fact that it tried to hunt when I was down there. So we're really between these two now, and let me see, I'm not the world's best Oni person, but let's see if it tries to hunt a little faster this time with the light off in there. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a mare. I think it's blinking is really normal too. Okay, I'm going to go with a mare, and we'll see. And you'll still sometimes get it wrong, but it seems to be mare, a little mare-ish to me. Uh, we'll see. Maybe it's really gonna stump me here. Let's see. An Oni wouldn't totally set me, but the blinking did look normal to me. Yeah. So it's see, look, good money. I mean, you get about for that one hunt. Like it takes often usually about 45 minutes. I don't know how long that took, but um, to do the weekly challenge, and this was just shy of that. Like I said, you could beef this up if you wanted to, or you could go a little bit lower, and you wouldn't lose out. You probably could just lower it a little, and you'd still get around 4,000, 3,600 or something. And yeah, that's it. So don't hate on me. There's other ways to farm. That's all I was saying when I did that XP challenge. So, like I said, if you want to do it faster, go in and do a loop and one hunt at Tanglewood. Uh, be my guest, and you could do that with several people. Have the breaker on, you'll be able to see, and you can turn the power off, and you can make it harder, and you can do whatever you want. But I'm just saying, there's different things you can do to get a lot of XP fast. So anyway, that is going to be it for me, and hope that's helpful if you're just trying to find other ways to still enjoy various parts of the game, use your investigative skills, and farm at the same time. Okay? Have a good night.